whenever. I got some of the red flashes back, and I don't know why. I'm assuming it's one time when I was at home. It's been a while now, but my sister's cat like fell off of a table and hit my PlayStation and knocked it over. And I think it just pulled really hard on the HDMI or something. I'm gonna bring some speed, guys. Alright, Lawler can play third. Trey's locked in the short. And then I'm gonna bring PCA, which I mean, having a super fast center fielder is never a bad thing, even if we can't hit with him, you know? I almost feel like instead of Lawler, I should bring Ellie. Because Lawler has 96 speed, but only 60 steal. Ellie has 99, 99. I think I'm gonna do that. Clay pussy. Just to mix it up a little bit, you can switch PCA and Trey Turner. Then we only have two lefties in a row.
So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Clay Buchholz.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So we went to a grocery store we've always wanted to check out, just called Grocery Land. And we drove fucking 25 minutes because I thought we would see some storm damage. We didn't. There was none. So I don't know what the fuck even happened around us. But Grocery Land is like 6 aisles. That's the whole store.
Ready to go? Here's the shortstop
the land
at the
of
plate.
groceries
Bobby Witt Jr.
is like 6 aisles. But then she accepted an Instacart order that was, really good. So we went and did it, and while she was shopping the one inside of Kroger, I went over to the other side of Kroger parking lot and was about to get gas.
Now batting Jarren Duran.
And it was the cheapest gas in the area, so fucking everybody and their mom was there.
Ball.
Whatever. I'm waiting. I'm keeping space for people to drive through, waiting for this lady to move. And this other lady comes in and just like pulls in front of me and like waves at me, like thanking me. Bitch, I wasn't letting you go. What? I was just waiting.
Line drive, come on.
But then, right after that happened, there was like a fucking black pickup truck that pulled in right behind her. And as I'm watching her do that, I hear a loud fucking like crunch sound and look over, and this motherfucker drove into a stationary fucking light pole just in the parking lot. It's like a fucking cement block with a light pole in it. He just fucking drove straight into it.
Tatis after it. And that is that.
He fucking rolled down his windows and all the smoke and shit came out from the airbag deploying because it has like that powdery shit in it. He just got out of his car and was like,
and today's starting pitcher, Noah Schultz.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with though is
for no reason. Like he wasn't dodging anybody or nothing. I think he was just like trying to judge how far he had to turn to get to a gas pump. Wasn't paying attention and fucking slammed into a pole right on the driver's side corner.
Tatis waits. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate.
And that sums up Ohio drivers.
Over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Keep fighting it off, I'll be back.
That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Witt whips it to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Foul ball there. One out, base is empty.
Oh, what? It's way on top.
Got him. Now 2 out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
This is my first game I've played all day, so
off.
I might have to warm
2
up
outs,
a little.
base is empty. That one pushed foul. Swings through it, and that's a strike. Second inning set to go. Mookie Betts will get us started. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 1-0.
I don't hate that pitch either.
Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Sinker inside on the black? Like, is that a bad pitch?
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first.
That's what I expected from a low inside sinker on the black.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
You know what I think makes me the most mad? Is Boog is like, nobody on their team has more home runs. And there's a deep drive.
For strike 1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022, for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Struck him out swinging. Over to first. Rodriguez out of the play. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Schultz back to work. Ball 1 there.
No strikes.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And first offering is fouled off. And that eats him up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm stealing, so.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a...
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And that is out of play. Higashioka goes 6'1" in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. Swung on, belted. It bangs off the wall. And now it's Gavin Lux. That misses off the outside edge. Higashioka on at first, nobody out. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. And that one hit to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Double steal. Swing and a miss. Out at the plate. He's out. And we're back. Now here is Nick Kurtz. There's a strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Strike two.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Fair ball.
At least we got a base hit today.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul out of play. Inside.
That's in, ball.
And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pendleton sends it across to first. Out number. As we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. That one the other way. Marte throws to first in time. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Betts. He's already homered in this game. There's the swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Tatis going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Grounded out his first time. That's inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Simmons collects, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Man at first, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one fouled off. That's out to center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Goddamn, OKC is beating the shit out of the Bulls right now. 74-40 at half.
And a big swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive.
Fucking free throw merchant's probably been to the line 36 times already.
Be a little more patient. Take some pitches. See if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's got 5 free throws already.
On the ground, right side.
Yeah, he's fucking 3 for 11.
So
the Brookie's 3 for 7. Booch is 3 for 7.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ooh. Simmons now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He hit 5 threes.
Fought off foul.
Yeah,
it's tough.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Simmons makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Higashioka. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Thank God they said that was foul.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone.
Ball.
2 balls,
this
2
guy
strikes.
with 30 speed
Really good
leading
too,
off.
especially with 2 strikes.
He didn't this time, but he's
Hanks
taking
and
an extra
misses.
lead.
It's a strikeout. So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field.
No, but if he kept doing it, you might be able to.
And that'll do it.
Get a quick pick off since he's so slow.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Schultz back to work. And that one fouled off. And there's the strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Damn, I
Turner
thought that was about
is
to play
out.
like a bunt.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That's in there. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Down the middle.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2. That's a ball.
Line drive, base hit.
Okay.
And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Just
No,
missed.
that's outside. Ball.
Get down.
And an
Ball went over the
automatic
fence.
double
That's
now
two
as it
bases.
hops the
Oh.
wall in foul ground. So the batting order
That was definitely a foul ball, but, you know, we'll take it.
turns over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. First offering, and it
missed. That's
just
the ball.
misses. Inside,
Nope. Ball.
just missed. Higashioka at third. Carter at second with 2 gone. And that one fouled off.
Cubs play
Instead of
the
letting the
A's
hitter get his
tonight in their
arms
minor
extended.
league park.
Tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Wow,
I should have
that's a
placed my
great
bet
job
for like
behind the dish
15
there.
home runs for the Cubs.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses. Struck.
It's all good.
Top 6. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Check swing, no appeal.
He definitely went.
Tap back to the mound. Turner. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Give me a fucking
Mark
shit to throw
McGuire
until
will
it
hit
passed
next.
you on the fucking mound.
Runner on the go. In the dirt.
1-0. Oh,
Safe
hey.
at second, and he easily steals the bag. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged
2-1.
him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And that's in
Full
the dirt.
count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Mookie digs in here. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely
He's
at
safe.
third with 1 out. And now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. On the ground, right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2.
Got the
So
ground
2 down
ball
now,
on it.
and here is Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Going back, and that one is out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. On the ground to third. To first. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before
1-0.
he starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Foul ball.
Ellie will probably be supercharged tomorrow. He had 2 home runs and a double today.
Rodriguez on the move. And there's 1 away. Here's
I
Ketel
hit the shit
Marte.
out of that.
Glasnow, 31 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2011. And that's in for a strike. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a ground ball. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Carter. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
I was all over it, but it was early.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And strike 1 to the catcher.
It's 0-1.
And it's fouled away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So digging in, Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on.
Just
it's
late
5-zip.
and out of the zone.
Witt now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
Didn't go anywhere.
Hit on the ground to short. And safe.
He's in
He
there.
busted it down the line for that infield single. And now Jaron Duran, 1 for 3.
He's gonna steal. He didn't.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Witt around second. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every.
Runners on the move. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Ball.
Throw to second.
1-1.
Safe, and it's a double steal. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. He brought it back.
No, it's fucking not. Fuck yes.
And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Glass now, ready and deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So I think
Turner runs. Pitch outside.
Why is Trey jumping so fucking late? They have no issue stealing.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Inside,
Nope.
just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Ready to begin the eighth. Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. That one to first.
Wow.
And it stays fair.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Ball.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off left side. Late on that fastball.
That was the pitch to hit.
No ball,
Four-seam
2
fastball
strikes.
instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. That's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Kyle Higashioka. Rodriguez racing after it. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy
1-2.
on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
To the fucking wall.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And he chases a high fastball there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball
1 ball,
1.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Raleigh, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a 4-seamer. Got him swinging. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And strike strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already
0-2.
chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Foul ball.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jaron Duran. And the first
1-0.
pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Fucking my end. That's where the fuck I'm at.
That's set up for me too.
This one in the air. Turner. And he makes the catch. And that is that.
All right.
All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Bottom
And
of the
now,
ninth, really.
Ellie De La Cruz. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
0-2.
zone. Pitch
That's the
misses
ball.
and a count 1-2. Into center. Witt makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. One up, one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Marte
One ball, no
in the
strikes.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Jansen fires. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's the tag, and he's out. So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's
0 balls, 1
0-1.
strike.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty
Ball.
slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their family.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick. Alright, I'm back. You can bring Trout if you want. Shortstop, third. Let's bring Harper first. I'm gonna bring this Presley, because fucking who cares? McCovey might not be bad to either bring in now or wait and see who they have on the mound. You have it? I don't know. I don't have it though.
Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Andrew Painter.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Salas down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. And that one
That's
missing inside, a sharp slider.
1-0.
Painter, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
1 out, bases empty.
I dropped my PCR.
O'Neill on his horse. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and that's the first out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through that one.
0-1.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis pulls that one down. 2 down. Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one catches the corner.
Off to a good start. He's got to get the baseball, work quickly, and move the ball around. And that time, perfect pitch at the knees on the outside corner.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone.
Ball.
Now 1-2.
1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Mad Max notches the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here comes Bryce Harper. Painter back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive. And
oh, now this one's high and deep.
Let's go.
Nope, they quit.
Oh my god. Why were we paired up against them anyway? We're fucking 100 over them.
just gonna face some fucking demons.
If you're quick, you can bet on the Cubs game or just the Dodgers game with that 5 if you want, or save it. Place a bet tomorrow, or tomorrow you can deposit another 5 and do another risk-free home run bet.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Zach Wheeler. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Well, if we are, we better not fucking lose to a switch player, goddammit.
Okay,
play this
all
game
set
in
to
144p.
go. And now, Fernando Tatis Jr. That clips the zone, and this one is off and running.
I'm just going to try to be more patient at the plate, I think.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's a ball to strike.
Walks anyway,
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And it's
Ball
even
2.
up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Piece,
1 down. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Wheeler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2009.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now batting, Mike Trout. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Throws a lot of first pitch strikes.
That's off the mark. Ball
It's like
1.
first pitch
2
fastball,
outs,
second
bases
pitch
empty.
off speed, out of the zone.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle.
Fucking shit.
Sends it to first. And that will end the inning.
Actually, that may not have even been the shift. He was just fucking sitting there.
And we're back. Here's Trey Turner. In the air to left center. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering
Have
is
you seen
fouled
Rafael
off.
Devers' stats so far this year?
Yeah.
Fucking 0 for 20 with like 15
Right through there for a
strikeouts or
strike.
some shit.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
I would say maybe he should try a torpedo bat, but doesn't seem like he can get the bat to the ball anyway. So.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground.
Oh, yellow throw. Fuck.
And he can't come up with it.
He's in there.
It's my fault.
Jorge Soler
He
up
might
at the plate.
steal, but he's only got like 60 steal. He's fast though, so.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Stays alive. Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Curtis Granderson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
8-2.
Throw, and they got him.
That was dumb to double steal when we're fucking
2
guaranteed
outs.
to be out at second.
Fastball
And
is
then you have me
outside.
sacrifice fly.
Swing and a miss. Struck in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Proper direction to just do the one.
Probably not.
Fouled off. He was late.
That ball's foul.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Fuck.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Struck out looking twice this game.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off to the right. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Trey Turner. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Granderson ranging into the alley. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. Around second is Turner. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good
Early
opportunity to
and
push across
completely
the
off
first
of
run
it.
of the ball
Got
game.
a triple.
Next to hit, Willie McCovey.
I thought about it.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that skips in the dirt. Turner on third with 2 out.
Draw us a walk. Fuck it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Oh, wow. She's pretty. That's a cute cat.
Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And misses inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple
This
runners
dude get
on.
a brain
Probably a
aneurysm
challenge
halfway
pitch
through the
coming.
game? How do you forget how to pitch?
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one
That's a
missed.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Evan Carter getting ready to hit.
That cat video you sent me is funny.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Now they get the runner and a rundown. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
2-0.
Pitch out, but no action. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now he steps off and
why do
looks
we have
back
nobody
to
covering second?
Runner goes again.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. Runner goes again.
Ball
Pitch
inside.
misses. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
I didn't have any control over him. He just did that.
And we're back. Here's Kike Hernandez.
He just
Really
chased him down,
work.
dove, and tagged him. I didn't control any part of that. I thought it was you for a second. And I was like, fucking throw it. I can't.
And makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one fouled off.
late.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Yeah, and
Definitely
beyond
throwing an
that, all
off-speed
the
here.
other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Next offering down in the dirt. Late on that
Right
fastball.
down the middle.
Well, you got to find a way to
got
catch up to
3-2.
that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself,
See
how did I
what,
miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Tatis around second.
Oh, damn.
Throws on the brakes, but he's tagged out trying to get back to second. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score.
Oh, Jesus.
Sliced hard, but foul down
He
the
kept
left
running
side.
as he rounded second. Like, right when he rounded second, I started hitting go back, and then he ran, like, halfway before
Outside
he went
low.
back.
1-2 to count.
That's probably one of the most annoying bugs in this game right now.
Curve in the dirt. Now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
You can try to steal if you want. I know it's 2 outs, but fuck it, I don't care.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a
run around the move. There's a ball. Safe. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. De La Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Fucking 12-6.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss.
I swung before I moved my PCI on that
As
one.
we go to the last of the third.
I'm playing
and
like
here's the
shit
first
tonight.
baseman, Orlando Cepeda. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back
That's not
there.
out. It's off the wall.
And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That was just a good take by him, really.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Instead of.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Jordan Lawler up and in 1-0. Late with the swing there. 2 outs with a runner at third. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the
everything.
seats.
Fastball related. So.
And that's ruled the swing. It's a strikeout. On to the fourth.
We're in a classic battle of foxes versus donkeys.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Oh,
you can't do much
that was
of anything
the
with
slowest
those
pitch I've
locations,
ever seen in my
that's
life.
That's true again today.
That shit like stopped midair.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
Yeah, I would have swung at that too, just try to fight it off. Base hit.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Were you trying to bait me
First
to
pitch
go to
swinging,
second?
went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch.
Because to be honest, I probably could have, since he then threw it off the
reps in
line.
the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it.
There's one.
Out.
Over to first.
No, he's in there.
Try too fast.
And
You can
next
try
is
to
the
steal Trey
designated
too
hitter,
if you want,
Willie
but
McCovey. Walked
I've
his
had no
first
luck
time.
with it today.
And that chance handled. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
Lol, fish. Some guy in the crowd just
And now the
shouted,
catcher
"Figure
comes
it
up to him.
out!"
Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul
Your
back, and
phone
that's out of
charger
play.
is not charging my
First and
PlayStation
second,
remote.
2 down.
It's like
Top half of inning number 4.
but it charges my phone, which
Drilled
is
in
weird.
the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Going.
Oh, let's go. That definitely
And they
went through
jump
one of the
ahead
chain
in the
links,
fourth.
but that's
It's
fine.
3-0.
That did not go over the wall.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Good shit.
Fly to left his first
Late as
time.
hell on that, too. Oh, and I was very early on a cutter.
Lawler tossed
He's
to
out.
first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, here is Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're
Is your phone
chasing
charged?
outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those
Oh, okay.
locations, and that's been true again today.
Oh,
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Higashioka makes the grab, 1 down. Curtis Granderson, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time.
I mean, if you need it,
He
go
was
ahead and
late
keep using
there,
it.
strike 1.
And as a pitcher,
0-1.
when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge
Oh,
inside the zone. You just keep
that's fair.
working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's the second baseman, Carson Williams.
Go to bed.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there.
Thank you.
That's long gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
This isn't charging my remote at all.
So 2 away with nobody on. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
It's because it had 1 bar and then I plugged it into
Suzuki.
your charger
30
and
years
it
old now.
died
and
but
he
was staying
born in
alive with your
Japan.
charger.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses.
I still don't know how he hit that
And we're
fucking
back.
home run.
And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Alright.
Belsingi, this is a guy that
Make
grew
this
up
at bat
in big league
last a few while I
clubhouses,
turn on
and
the
it's
Cubs
something
game on
that
my
you
phone.
see throughout the game. Sons whose
Or
fathers also
swing
played
for
the majors.
very first pitch.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
How the fuck do you get an automatic double on that? You didn't even fucking get the barrel to it.
Now at the plate. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Fucking drop some.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the
That's
top of the
insane.
5th. Carter, long run. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played that field, getting a play like
Yeah,
that, you love
really
the opportunity to make it.
Trout in the box again, takes the strike.
Ball, that's out.
That's
Nope,
off the inside
inside.
corner. 2-1.
3 balls.
In the
1 strike.
dirt. Runner stays put at third. And ball
Take your base,
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard. Here's Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball one to Bryce.
Could use a ground ball here.
One, no strikes.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Granderson under it.
No.
And there's 2 down.
You probably could have made it, but...
I don't know with the leg. Probably.
Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. Line drive and foul ball. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a pop-up.
He's going to be hit.
Trout hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
I am
and here's
speed.
the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It was almost a hit
right.
because I wasn't paying that close
attention. So a man
attention.
aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get
Did you
deep.
use your bet on
right
anything?
to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground, could be 2. They get the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. So the line
I don't
flips
think he
over.
got that
Trey
shit
Turner
because
with a chance now.
he automatically would have ran the second.
Now
He
a
chose to
screamer into
fucking
the
try to
outfield.
round it.
That is the inning.
You're going to put what?
And welcome back to the
The
ballpark.
Cubs are up
All
4
set
to
for the
0,
top of
and
the
I don't know what
6th.
happened.
Here's
I missed the top half of the first inning.
Wow, that's a lot of runs in the top half of the first inning.
Yeah,
Turner
the game
now.
just started.
Now, Suzuki hit a sacrifice. Scored.
Okay.
And Bush homer. Scored him and Tucker, and then Swanson homer.
That sounds really confusing.
outside low.
What was that, Squirtle?
Well,
Carly
these
was talking to me.
players really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his
You know
pitch
what
count
makes
up,
me the
and
most
now they've
mad
got an
about that?
opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
No, I did bet on Bush home run, but I also bet on fucking Vladimir Guerrero Jr. home run.
The way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels
In the
like there's
same
potential for
fucking
more
bet.
coming.
And there's one down.
Good pitch.
I was
He
like,
just
this
kinda had him out
motherfucker's
front
due.
on that pitch away
And he
able
wasn't,
to
I
stay
guess.
closed.
Fuck me.
McCovey lays off down low as he digs in for the third
Yeah,
time.
who the name me one person who would bet on that.
Nope, that's down.
He hit 9 last
Base is
year.
empty.
Exactly.
One away, and we're the top half
So
of the
why the
sixth.
fuck would I pick him? He hit 9 last season. He's
And
a
that
third
is
of the
out of
way
play.
there, 4 games in. Why the fuck would I pick that?
And that one fouled off.
4 home runs, and he has 3.
And that one is inside.
Fletcher hit 9 total last year.
Yeah, Judge almost hit 9 total 2 games ago. Fuck would I pick that random fuck for?
Granderson brings it in. 2 away now. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch
Ball
misses
one, no
there,
strike.
and that is ball 1.
Sometimes I purposely take a drink right when my at-bat starts so I don't swing at the first pitch like an
Just
idiot.
missed. Swings and misses. And it's
Ooh, I
2-1.
was way under it and late because I'm special.
Foul ball there.
Ooh, chop that straight into home plate. I was too late on the cutter inside. Very early on the cutter below the fucking
bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Sale back to work. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Also, why the fuck are we using Chris Sale?
Soler.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch.
This is one of the ones that I don't struggle with that much.
And Sale deals. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I can
just
pick Chris Sale up really easy.
0 for 2 in this one.
High slider because we're up so much.
First pitch just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the
Tunneling,
offense.
high
But
fastball.
when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff.
Lol, you
Painting the
suck,
corners,
dude.
working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And it is 2-1.
Really?
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two,
One of
is
these days, I'm just going to fucking
They
get on the
should be
game for
lined
like
up
6
good enough
hours,
to get
and I'm
to
just going to
first.
have the CPU and practice throw pitches,
All
and
set
I'm
for
just
the
going to
start of
stare
the
at
inning.
them,
Kike Hernandez
and I'm
at
just
the
going to
plate.
pick out of the zone pitches
And
so I know how to
misses.
fucking have the
And it's
perfect
1-0
eye like every
Williams.
goddamn person
30
else.
years old now, and he was a second-round pick back
Who the
in
fuck are you?
2013.
You've swung at all of those today.
And a swing and a
Okay,
miss.
that's more like it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You would have had a 4-pitch walk if you didn't swing at the last 2.
Spoils
That's the
that one,
first
and it
fucking in
remains
the zone
2-2.
he's thrown.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
So he watched you chase 2 pitches in a row, and now he's like, you know what? Now's
Still
the time I
2-2 after
pound
the
the
foul
fuck
ball.
out of the strike zone. Like, what?
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Stop throwing the fucking screwball, motherfucker.
And a swing and a miss.
Well,
He battled for a long
so
time,
be
but
careful
he
what you
finishes with a
wish for,
strikeout.
because you just
can't be
might
mad at
get it.
yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Oh. Damn it.
0-2 now as he
Okay.
swings through it.
I lifted the shit out of my PCI on that.
Fans another,
All right.
and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
You know what's crazy? That ended so low it wasn't even on my screen in the strike
Swinging a
zone
foul out of play.
where
It's been a
it's
solid
like
inning
it
so
shows
far
where
in
the
relief.
pitch was.
Get them through this
It was
inning
just
only
gone.
down 2 could give their life.
Sets him down
Nope.
on strike.
Been there fucking
And
15
we're
times
back.
today.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
I really
0-1's
like
the
how
count.
he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70.
And no
Oh,
one can get
Ellie,
there.
you big goofy
Now he'll turn
bitch.
for second. In safely. It's a double.
safe.
And his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
He's trying for third. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Late on that fastball.
He was really
No
trying to
ball,
stay
2
back for
strikes.
something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
He's
Runner
stealing.
on the go again. Got him swinging.
The
You're
lag.
best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
So digging in, Evan Carter. The other way, he makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That takes away the opportunity to score the
Oh, I
runner
thought
for
it
third with a
skipped off
sac
the
fly.
ground. That's
We're
why I
talking
threw
about
it.
a different story if that line drive hits the.
Hold on.
He's stealing
coming
home?
home. Hit on the ground to short. Throws
And then he
across the
stopped a
diamond.
couple of
That's
times
third
like,
out. Inning
oh, look at me. Yeah, I'm still going to throw it
And
to
welcome
first,
back
you
to the
fucking
ballpark.
dweeb.
We go to the 8th. Here's Trout. And that's
No,
off
inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Also,
and he
what
got
the
him to
fuck's up with the
chase.
White Sox? They went from the worst team in baseball to it's looking like if they play like they have been, they're making a playoff push this year.
And there's
what?
one down.
Oh, PCA?
So Harper stands
Oh,
in.
he got
Pair of
fucking
strikeouts,
thrown
and he's flying to
out. Oh, wait, that's not PCA. That's some dude with a fucking Minecraft Steve head.
center.
Blockhead ass motherfucker. I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna assume it's Matt Shaw.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
On the ground, Williams slings to
He's
first.
out.
Harper
It
retired.
was Matt
So
Shaw.
2 down now, and here is Ketel Marte, 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets
I
a little
forgot this
tighter.
dude
Way
fucking
to get
throws
ahead on a really good hitter
gas.
right there.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
I am
The
speed.
throw is still in time, and they do get on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas.
Yeah. Let's try somebody else. Just mix it up. Chris Sale hasn't been doing bad, but you know what?
First pitch swinging.
It might be time to choke up a little bit.
Here,
Get that
hit
front
this
foot
one.
down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Try this one.
Battling here as he fouls.
I'm
it
trying
away.
to throw it right down the fucking middle, and I can't because his timing is so weird.
That's towards center. Hernandez has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's one down. Trey Turner at the plate.
Alright, I'm gonna throw this dude a high fastball.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away.
High
In the
fastball.
bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing at a ball lifted to center field.
Okay, but now they're
Hernandez has
talking.
it sized up.
Talking about how I'm only
Corrals
throwing
it.
fastballs.
And there's 2 away. Now the third
Ready for
baseman,
this?
Jordan Lawler.
Slider.
And he swings and misses,
Lol,
and it's 0-1.
bitch.
0-1.
Fastball.
Late on that fastball.
This guy's not
0-2
wasting
the
any
count.
pitches. Hitters got to get into
Pulled
swing
her
mode.
down the
This
middle.
is a good time to expand this.
A swing and a miss. And we're back. Now, Trey Turner. Smith back to work. Swing
Ooh.
and a fly ball. Well,
That
struck
sounded
left
really good.
field.
It wasn't.
1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Willie McCovey.
Oh. Blooper?
Carter makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Now a chance for Kyle Higashioka.
Hit another one over there.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's in a great
0-2.
spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss, and he is down.
Just waiting for the fastball.
So bottom of the 9th, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. Swing and a foul straight back.
He was early on that, so.
That one in triple digits.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on
So
a
since
splitter.
my home run bet
So
lost,
now it's the 4.
it gave me a free $5 bet to place on whatever I want. So I picked the 2 starting pitchers to get however many strikeouts, and then 2 total bases for 2 Cubs players, 2 Athletics players, and I'm not sure the Athletics are going to get a fucking single one of those
Full
things.
hitter, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Because they're not striking out the Cubs at all. We already have 5 hits in the top of the second. And they only have 1 hit. And I'm pretty sure it's not a person I needed.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. Next to hit, Carson Williams.
So it's looking like I should have only bet on the Cubs.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Damn it.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss at a slider. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it.
Oh, hi there, baby.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well,
remember
nice
when you were
asking
why she doesn't make any noise when she's not in heat?
The final out, but
when I came out there and came back,
and helped his team get
she jumped up on the bed and went,
save. Nice job.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire.
I said something like, oh, yeah. Yeah.
420 blaze it.
Not playing anymore. Ball is a diamond. Go take my dogs out.
Alright, sounds good. Sorry, stream, just waiting on Squirtle.
Okay, back.
Alright. That last game helped me finish a bunch of multiplayer program stuff. So I had 8 show packs, 4 headliners, and a chase pack, and pulled nothing out of every pack except for the chase pack where I pulled a Freddie Freeman.
Nice.
And that is it.
You got to 54. I'm only at 12.
Yeah, I have the third base dude. I'm gonna bring him in. He's got good contacts. So. But yeah, I think I've played.
Yeah, I haven't played any solo. So.
I think I've played 2 or 3. So that's the only reason I'm that far ahead of you. PCA got walked. And oh, I thought he stole second. There's just a runner on second. Never mind. Oh, Matt Shaw, you dog shit. Fuck.
I don't know what starter to bring.
Well, since I'm bringing a third baseman that doesn't play anything else, so I bring in Trey. I think I'm gonna bring Ellie.
Ellie. Yeah, I prefer Ellie over Trey.
And then what else does Trout play? Does he play left?
Yeah, he can play everywhere. The outfield.
Okay, so I can bring pretty much any outfielder if I want.
Tatis only plays right.
So does Tucker.
You probably want Tucker at DH though.
Yeah, honestly, if I brought him.
You slow motherfucker.
I think I'm gonna just bring Big Mac. And then
Sonny.
I'm gonna bring Maddox. This guy. And this guy. If you could put that Pendleton dude at 2 for me. I don't know what he bats though, so it's wherever he fits the best.
It's a switch.
Okay. I was trying to stop her. She was about to jump on your ribs.
If you don't actually reach for these things, you're 0 for 3. You gotta kick your ass.
Didn't you try to kick my ass yesterday and lost? I'm not trying to do that. What's up, Undead? Who just hit a home run? Who the fuck is Wilson on the Athletics? The fuck?
Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told you.
Sonny.
Oh, my stream crashed on my phone.
Still live for me.
Yeah, it froze on my phone.
Gotcha.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're
Yeah,
with us.
Undead,
The show brings
the game
you
is
Diamond Dynasty
is
Baseball.
really good.
It's Vancouver going up
I'm
against
just really
Boise.
bad, so it's kind of where I'm at with
Just
it.
about ready to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Walker Buehler. What do you have on
But
here?
we're having fun with it.
Well,
There's
that
definitely
12-6
bugs
curveball explodes
and
out of the
glitches
hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a
shit out
strike,
of our control.
hitters
That's
commit to
annoying,
that pitch,
but
and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to get
going
underway.
all right, man.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
We've had some crazy storms in the area. My house got super lucky.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And
Did you
that's
just
how
fall?
this game gets started.
You try to fucking baseball slide?
Swings
What
through
was
that
that?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next time you get up, will you bring me the laptop?
Fights it
When?
off. You'll see another.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
It was because you had. Okay, so you had.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
And I was like, about to ask you if you wanted the laptop, but then I noticed you were laughing.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Bueller,
Okay, well,
he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him. That when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's Mike Trout.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was.
2 outs, base is empty.
Why?
Swings through that one out in front that time. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
It's raspberry citrus flavor.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So
but
we
now
take a break.
Hey,
Back
since
here
you
with my
almost
pal
asked me for the laptop, do you think you'll almost grab it for me?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings...
Motherfucker, what? He pointed the barrel of the bat at you. To be fair, the only reason I need the laptop now is because I actually have a viewer
He's
commenting.
really going to be able to keep those guys off
them.
balance.
And I can't do both.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Goddamn.
Hitting the air out to center field. Hernandez makes the catch.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
I would 100% be Ron, just saying it and then fucking banging my wand at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left.
Do I want to know the
Manny
strat of
Ramirez.
laptops? What?
Outside low, 1-0. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mark McGuire.
Yeah, and that's all great and stuff, but since you decided to have 37 kids and can't donate to me anymore, I'm not just going to be able to go buy a laptop from Best Buy and then turn it in from 2 years from now.
That one the other way. Nice grab.
I think so. I think she just was.
New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Mark McGuire.
No, I promise it sounded like she was crying.
To work.
Okay, I have a brain injury.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
You are speed.
Whips it across.
Just kidding.
They get the out on Marte. Now it's the shortstop,
Fat
Ellie
fuck
De La
Ketel
Cruz.
Marte.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
I did have
really
enough
impressive.
Right through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then, if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
I can't see shit.
And down on strikes he goes.
Is this supposed
And
to, like,
welcome back to the ballpark.
have sparks? And
Yeah, everything I plug into that bottom
The
outlet
second,
does
and the batter now, Walker Jenkins.
it. Star hasn't watched my stream in like fucking 4 years on Dead, so I don't even think he knows I switched to YouTube.
Late swing.
I don't even
Foul
think
to
he
the left.
remembers who I am.
Righty
You
delivers.
buy a laptop and then buy the
On the
2-year
ground,
warranty.
right side.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Marte throws to first
and then
in
after
time.
the 2-year
Leadoff
warranty
man
is
retired here in the
up, or
second.
before the 2-year
Jorge
warranty is up, you
Soler
take
up
it
at the
back.
plate.
That guy gave up on me.
Yeah, haven't we all?
Yeah, big swing
But
and a
actually,
miss.
This guy's
that's not
sink has
true
so
because
much drop in it, it's
Squirtle's
almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just
logo
weak
doesn't
contact
show
and
up
balls
when
on
we
the
play
ground,
co-op
he
because they
gets
try to
swings and
mix our
misses.
logos. Like
Tap
we're
back to the
wearing
mound.
his jerseys, but it's my logo there.
Handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Squirtle just hasn't been talking.
Nick
I'll get it.
Kurtz getting ready to hit.
I just gotta wait until I'm done pitching.
You gotta do that weird, like,
First pitch
That's
doesn't
it.
find the zone.
Just Google meth streams. METH stream.
I don't think that shit's.
Strike one.
I was just using it on my phone.
Probably can't talk about.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm from Indiana, so I get a pass. I can talk about meth on stream.
Hit hard of the ground and up the middle, base hit.
The
Joey
first one,
gets on
AC,
base and keeps it going.
hit MLB. That was NBA.
I was reading.
Alex Gordon, the next to hit. In the dirt, blocked.
Scroll all the way down. Athletics, at Cubs.
That one ripped. Hernandez hustling after it.
Oh.
And an automatic double as it hops the
Yeah,
fence.
it's fine like that.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Ethan Salas.
Are we fucking
Right
kidding
base
me?
hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
He went to. Shit.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Travis Bazzana.
Did that stay in the zone? Yeah, I put it way low.
Line
What
drive,
the
base hit.
fuck?
One runs in, the throw home. Safe, he beat the tag. It's 3-0.
It did work. It was.
4
They
hits
were
in a
just
row,
showing
and
some
they're
shit.
really swinging it here. That was maybe even
No,
a little
they
off
were
the
just showing
plate, but
some
no
shit.
problem getting the barrel
Oh
to
my
it.
God,
Man, he
what
does such a
happened?
nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. They say you win.
He decided to swing it that late as hell.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Right side. And it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Marte whips it to first. They limit the damage. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And now it's going to be Willie McCovey. And it's fouled away. Bueller fires. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
We should not be losing 3-0. I don't know how they made contact
Kike
with half of what I threw him.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fans another.
Fuck.
That's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
All right, I'm fully locked in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I don't have to fuck with it anymore.
Bueller winds and fires. And that's downstairs and outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
I just said that's the first pitch we've taken for a ball the entire game.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag, and ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Fought off foul.
I really don't feel like I threw a bad pitch when I just pitched.
Oh, 1 down.
And everything was just bullshit dribblers and
Ball outside.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tatis going back, gives up the body and makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Jorge Soler.
One-on-one.
Squirts away a little bit. Jenkins off of first with 2 away. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing. Start of the 4th, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a ball
outside.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Thought I was going to touch.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. That one outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. And a ground ball to first.
That's a foul.
And that's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
On the ground, right side. On to first.
That's it out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that, and it's a strike.
Thought I was touching. God
Bottom
damn
of the
it.
4th. Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. Gray back to work. Inside. And that is ball 1. Kurtz goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 21 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
2-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The other way, and it's caught for the out. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon, doubled in his first AB.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to
McGuire. Quick feed to second for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Mark McGuire. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
In the air, right field. Soler gets under it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Marte, the base runner at first with 1 out.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's inside.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Jenkins settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Willie McCovey. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly.
No, that's a strikeout.
Fuck.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Travis Bazzana. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz. Tosses across the first. 1 up, 1 down.
Watch out,
now the number 2 hitter. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, fuck, Dusty, we're trying.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Motherfucker came in the chat and said, hit a home run. No shit. That's the goal.
Line drive. Not in time. He's safe.
Fucking Ketel.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And a swing and a miss there. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
Athletics fan that was probably like 8 or 9.
Rolled to short, could be
and
2.
I'm pretty sure his eyes are
in there safely.
Oh my God, really?
Mark McGuire digs in
But
now.
The kid's eyes were under COVID protocols and they were 6 feet apart.
And that's in there for strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Here's a 1-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play.
At
And
least he fucking turned that one. Jesus.
all right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Almost got him.
I hate that they call him Enrique. Just call him Kike, like fucking everyone else.
And a foul ball.
Mm-hmm.
Lined,
Get
and
down.
that's a base hit.
Let's go. Time to rally. Here
Nice
comes the
line
double
drive to the
play.
goal side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Kyle Higashioka nabs it, and there's one down.
Fucking Higashioka.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Gordon. There's one. Double play.
Let's go. I didn't hit into the double play.
Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. There's a swing and a drive.
Here's a swing and a drive. That's not making the warning track.
Trout makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Jorge Soler now at the plate. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The throw to first. And they get the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Kurtz at the plate and takes high there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one lifted in the air, left field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
They've gotten so many
and welcome back to the
hits or
ballpark.
close
Here's
to
the third
bullshit
baseman,
hits.
Terry Pendleton. Jenkins right there to make the grab. And
Look at the PCI.
Down. So up next, Mike Trout.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
That's a home run any other time when the game's not trying to fucking go elbow deep in my ass.
The 7th. 2 down, bases empty. Mark McGuire getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count.
I do that sometimes
strikes.
too, trying to
that's
catch up
exactly what this
fastballs
guy
and
has
shit.
done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Usually that's when I'm like early on a fastball.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Squirtle, what the fuck do I do? I've pieced up like fucking
7th,
15 baseballs this
Alex
game.
Gordon.
And I...
Greg,
okay.
Back to work.
You know what?
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hernandez hustling after it.
Doesn't want us to
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. To the right side, Marte.
Red throw because it lagged
to the pitcher
hard as
covering,
shit.
but it's off target. They can't make the play. 1 down. Here's the second baseman.
I started
Travis
throwing
Mazzano.
it and the white bar didn't move. So I just kind of had to guess.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Tatis going back. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. The relay throw.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Number 36. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Salas off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That one is
3-1.
upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Coming home. He will score. The relay to third, and he's got an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know.
You know that
how
was
he's
the
able to
game,
shoot
right?
that pitch
Like,
the
I
other
didn't
way
do
and
anything
still
to
put
fuck
something
that
on
up.
it. That pitch was inside, and he
No,
was that
that's
it came
outside.
really
Holy
deep.
shit.
So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
The Athletics have 6 hits, and none of them are the 2
This
people I
one in
need
the
to
dirt,
get hits.
and well done to keep it close.
Oh, I forgot the Athletics have a female
Drilled out
announcer
towards left
and
center
a
field.
homeless
That's well
guy
struck.
as an announcer.
That's down. One hops off the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that is out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
It wasn't offline. It was a perfect throw.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And here is Jorge Soler. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs.
Don't fucking bullshit every fucking time. You don't get shit.
Yeah, we have 2 hits.
Well, this
and
game
I've
isn't very
pieced up
close, Sadie.
15
Let's see if we got
baseballs.
any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
This poor old guy got in the head because he was golfing and it hit here and then like.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Well, my Cubs bet just lost. They pulled the Athletics pitcher strikeout away.
Even 1-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability
Which means everybody I need to get their bases will get them now, and I'll lose by 1 strikeout.
And then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual.
A couple years ago when I first started doing the sports betting thing, my risk-free bets were $25. So if I bet 25, I would get $25 in free bets to use however I want, you know?
Digging in.
And me and Carly were doing Instacart, and I did a $25 bet on Cubs pitcher strikeouts, whoever we were playing strikeouts, and then 2 total bases for,
0-1.
I think it was 2 people for each team, and I won like $680.
You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher
So I tried
can
to
get a ball
do
on the
that
ground
now,
and they can roll him up for 2.
then they pulled the pitcher 1 strikeout away, and just give me a great big fuck you all the time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Damn it.
The kick, the 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I'm fucking battling Squirtle.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swings and
Oh, and
misses,
then I
struck
swing
him
at that
out.
one.
Willie McCovey will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Damn it.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
One ball, one
Marte,
strike.
the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Probably done.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Can't hit anything.
All right, it's all good.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off.
I can't hit anything either. I'm piecing it up, but
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
I thought that was gonna touch.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Have you seen this?
And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. First offering in the dirt.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first.
He's out of there.
2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Ethan Salas.
he R2'd me.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes
right.
the catch. Inning over.
We just need 7 runs, Squirtle.
We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher,
Easy.
Kyle Higashioka.
We haven't got a single fucking hit to fall this game.
And that one is lifted in the air.
That sounded
Soler running
like the
hard to
hardest
get it.
hit baseball ever.
He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Fernando
sounded like you
Tatis
pieced the
Jr.
shit out
digs
of
in
it.
now.
I guess it was the good timing that made it sound like that.
Ramirez
Really?
makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
We got this.
They're gonna switch pitchers too, because, you know, they need to. Motherfucker, you have a 7-run lead.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swings through that high fastball.
It's 0-1. Ball. 1-1.
So a foul
No
ball
outs,
makes it
bases
1-2.
loaded for the Cubs. Who's up to bat?
Bautista is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball
Yeah,
game.
that game sucked. I pieced up a lot of baseballs, but it didn't matter.
Play like shit, so.
Oh, Carson Kelly. 2-run single. Okay.
this girl got a text from her dad that said, low-key just pissed on mom. And then it says, my dad needs to learn how to use voice to text because he meant Loki. They named their puppy Loki.
Oh. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. We should be getting a new multiplayer program checklist soon, right?
Probably, yeah. This week sometime, probably.
So we get a new program tomorrow. The 4th is a content stream, and 1st April spotlight and last ride program. So. Cubs had runners on first and third. Tucker hit it straight to the first baseman. And they tried to turn a double play, and he threw it low. So now we have runners on second and third. 1 run scored, 1 out. So that's cool. Athletics still suck.